visit some brother out on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And I hope everything going well with you and that everything with you is fabulous. So with no further ado, we were looking at this show over the weekend and it's called Soulless Cheaters.
Yes.
Baby, come talk. I don't know. It's real, but go ahead, baby, come get started here.
Well, it reminds me of the early YouTube days of a very familiar show. If you guys have heard about it, it was Chris Henson's How to Catch a Cheater, which was basically the same premise where people reached out. It was kind of like Catfish, but people reached out to this guy, or here in this case with Soulless Cheaters, they reached out to a guy named Jay. He had his team, got some decoys, or you can volunteer your significant other or friend to be a part of this loyalty test, as he calls it,
right,
to see that if your partner is faithful. So that's the premise of the show. And
some of these women are scandalous. I honestly, but the last one I saw is with the girl that I think had mental problems. I can't remember her name. You have to be real careful out there doing with these soulless cheaters and doing things like that. I just wanted to stop by and talk about it. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's good. It's tacky. It's everything. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it other than, if you have to set your girl or your guy up to see if they're cheating, then maybe they're not the one. Maybe that's your intuition telling you this is not the one for you.
Yeah, and that's not a good way to test your intuition.
And that's not a good way to time them and hook them up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. And the guys be coming off fresh with the girls and giving them alcohol. It just doesn't seem honest. It seems shady to me. I don't like the way they do it, although it's good. It just seems shady to me.
I mean, and then there's two, I'm not sure where they are filming, but there is ethical problems with this as well. Because first, you don't know you're on this show until the cameras are put on you. Sure, they blur out your face at first. And yes, you may come back for like a reunion or a sit down talk where we get to find out who this soulless cheater is. But I just feel as though the whole setup with filming somebody without their consent initially is kind of ethically crossing the line. But that's the only thing I could find.
It's humiliating. It's like going to the bathroom and you close the stall, but it's a camera. And you don't see it. And I just find this.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I did find the show exciting in a sense. I felt like you set them up to cheat, but if you are a cheater, you are a cheater.
You are.
And for me, I would not want to go after my daughter or my best friend
or
siblings. I wouldn't go after any of their men. That would just be so sacrilegious to me. I couldn't do it. I would find no love in that at all. And speaking of that leads me to Tamar Braxton's show.
Yes.
So
Caught in the act.
Caught in the act. Hers deal with a variety of things.
Yes, a double life.
And for me, I personally, I don't think I like the way that Tamar handled the people.
Fair enough. She doesn't handle them too
well. I don't think that she handled them too well. It's the way that she communicates with them. It's
she communicates Tamar
in my opinion. Tamar, it's ratchet. And girl, and I just, that's her way. I just wish that she could find another way to present herself in more of a classy manner. Because if that was me and you done caught me, I don't know. I think I would want to A, sue you. B, I don't like it, especially when they did the girl with the last episode I seen. It's the girl getting the breast milk and putting a
Yes.
spell
Mhm.
on someone.
Yes.
I didn't like that at all. I didn't like the way that she handled it.
Mm-mm,
I don't like
no.
the way she maybe I don't like the way that she talked. I don't know. Help me.
I mean, yeah, in that sense, well, I mean, the content either way could be low vibrational, but just the fact
Yeah.
that Tamar just brings it down a little bit with the way she talks affects the way that people are being approached or acting.
Yeah.
And also, I think they need better security because there are some women on this show, Tamar's show, that just fly off, and Tamar doesn't. Neither Tamar or the security are able to react enough in time,
Mhm.
so it gets a little bit violent, and that's where it can kind of feel a little bit like we've hit the Zeus level
Mhm.
network, and then like elevates itself back up once they're able to calm down and talk it out.
Mhm.
So I feel as though, like you said, I think they could have needed some counseling. I know they have a behavioral specialist.
I think that, and I like him, but I think that she needs more coaching in how to deal with people that are caught in the act.
Yes.
How to talk to them. Don't girl. No. Mm-mm. I can't. Go ahead.
And then she takes it personal because there was one moment where she had caught the guy cheating. This was, I think, the foot episode. And in that case, she was like, come on, girl, I'm not going to allow him to disrespect you in my face.
See, that is just not the way. And like I said, it's like she lack. I wish her well,
yeah,
but I would hope that she could change the way she deal with these people on a more of a professional level.
Yes.
Because what y'all doing is a sting operation, and it's done professionally.
It is.
But the way you're not handling, it's just the way she talks to him. What about the man that had the double life and he had the house? How did that end?
That ended with actually the woman staying with the man. She felt he claimed as though, even though he was living a double life. And that's what I really liked about this particular show with Tamar. Unlike all the other ones that we've talked about, the Prince Henson and the Soulless Cheaters, that was all about people cheating.
This is about anybody from any walk of life. A homeless man acting like he's homeless, but he's not. It's a woman who was getting breast milk, buying it, feeding it to her boyfriend or fiance, as she was putting a spell on him.
Somebody who had a foot career and her fiance.
A foot fetish, right. Yeah, we sat down, we looked at quite a few of them and soulless cheaters. And with the soulless cheaters, like I said, I don't like the fact that they cause them to drink, they give them alcohol. I don't know. But the last one with the young man with the girl, he found them cheating, but he didn't want to accept it. This is on Soulless Cheaters. He didn't want to accept it, and he felt as though it was a lie. And it made me feel so sad in the way that she talked about the way he dressed, all that. It made me so sad that he still wanted her. And he has money.
Yes.
And even though he has the money, I could see she still want to hold on to him for the money, but she doesn't want him because he doesn't look the part. And I don't believe that this man had any female like that. I don't think so. I think that she was his first one, and I just felt like I didn't feel sad for him, but I did. But when it was like you start blaming everyone for what your girl did, I had an issue with that. Yes. So you're not ready to accept the truth. So that was insane. And Soulless Cheaters and Caught in the Act. I didn't like the way they bust up that girl Ritual.
That's true.
They should have waited till they were all, that was disrespectful. So these are the things that I'm going through with these both shows. So we just wanted to drop by, give you a word to say, hey, just watch them, see what you think. Maybe we'll talk about them. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But I just wanted to just talk about Soulless Cheaters and
Yes, Caught in the Act.
and
double
Caught in the
act.
Act. And like I said, I do enjoy Tamar's show. It's very good because
It
it's
is.
not about just love.
Cheating,
It's about cheating on any level.
Mhm.
And I like that. I just wish that she could be a little bit more professional. That's it. Outside of that, I enjoy both of the shows. And so we just want to give you a recap of what we watched over the weekend. So
Yes,
if you're
that's
interested, please watch Soulless Cheaters and Caught in the Act.
Yes.
And with that being said, we thank you for joining us.
Mhm.
If you like this kind of content, please
Yes.
give us a thumbs up. We really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed and become a sunflower and spread your seeds all over the earth of goodness, love, and kindness, then please become a sunflower.
Yes.
But no matter what, we appreciate you and we thank you for joining us.
Mhm.
And with that being said, you know what we said? Sunflowers.